Okay, let's see if things are working. Okay, my audio, everything seems good for the most part. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Let's make sure some things are good. Some things are good. How's everybody doing today? I actually don't know why the Let It Burn channel is not working. Maybe there's something going on here, but the Let It Burn channel is not working right now. We do have 8 people on the Matthew Perry channel, though, my main channel. But I know I just left a live stream from the Let It Burn channel because I had to restart that stream. So it says we have excellent connection, but I don't see anything that's popping up. So let me retry this. No. Give me a couple minutes. Let me just figure some stuff out because it just doesn't make sense. Go live over here. It says they have excellent connection, but I don't see anything. Will you be streaming tomorrow? On Saturday? For what? No, I won't. I don't usually stream over the weekends. Good morning, people. Happy Friday. Hopefully it's a good Friday. It doesn't look like the markets look too great. Oh, Twitter. I guess Twitter knows it's my birthday and brings like things up. Pretty cool. Let me actually go back to notifications and then go here again. Ah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. The little things that matter. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me stop the stream and I'll restart it. So let me see. Yes, let me restart this. Sorry if there's there is technical difficulties, but yeah, let me just restart it really quick. So the videos that I posted yesterday, did pretty well, especially like APEcoin. That APEcoin video, I don't have any water. That APEcoin video got a pretty decent amount of views there. And APEcoin, I don't know what it's doing right now, but we should probably check it out. Here we go. All right, now we should be good on the Let It Burn channel as well. Thank you guys for watching. We are very, very close to 3,000 followers on Twitter. Huh. Thank you for the super chat, Crypto Dream. I appreciate that. Sorry it's not more. Happy birthday. No, I appreciate anything. I really do. I appreciate you just being here. So thank you. It's my 31st birthday. I'm over 30, so it's okay. I get up from the floor now. Like if I'm sitting on the floor and I get up, I make noises every time. That's just how it goes. Hey Matt, that crypto voice sounds a bit tired. I assume the market is not picking up. I feel the same. Yeah, I don't know what that crypto voice, I don't know what that means. I think it's time to go back to being a financial analyst. Why? Why would you say that? Patel? Yeah, technically, I'm still analyzing financials. It's just my own at this point. Uh, Faux free. Thank you for sending that super chat. I appreciate it. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, is it Darlin? Dune, thank you. Must have a night out. I I think we do. The charts have Bitcoin on a 50-50 break up or down. Mid to long term. I'm leaning bearish in this cycle. Yeah, I mean it's looking more bearish than anything, but I can definitely see that bull run coming soon. It's just the issue is that we should have seen more of a bullish trend because of the way things were running before everything really broke out with Ukraine and inflation and just all of that stuff. It's just not the best. Thank you for that super chat. Is it E Touch? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Um, Man, he's not seeing the chat. I am. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Yes, I believe with Pin is fire. I mean, the voice sounds a bit tired. Maybe night out. No, no. I am a bit tired, but it's only because I had to get the kids up early and do all the hairstyling. I had to braid Harper's hair and just a lot of stuff. Happy birthday, man. Hope you have a good day, brother. Yeah, I think it will be good. I mean, it's just gonna be like any other day, I would imagine. Um, but just I'm a little bit older, just like every other day. I mean, I'm a little bit older every other day. Another YouTuber says uh, there's always a dip on full moons. First time hearing that. Yeah, that's my first time hearing that as well. Pin token for all the buy and hold. Happy birthday, bro. We appreciate all you do for the ship community. Well, thank you for saying that. Thank you for being here. And we can definitely talk about what's happening today and also what's happening next week, right? We got some big things coming for, Shiba Burn and Shiba Inu and all of that. I think this is a pump because it's a lower dip, final bear trap, then off to the races. Might be good to protect capital in USDC, not financial advice. Yeah, I mean, whatever you feel is the best for you. I always look to dollar cost average in. It doesn't matter if we're going to see more of a bearish trend. I don't try and time the market in most cases unless I'm doing like day trading or swing trading. A lot of times if I'm doing more long term investing and even longer term swing trades, um, yeah, I think I don't really try and time it. Happy birthday, big dog. Um, I hope you enjoy the fullest. We appreciate everything you do. Thank you. Thank you. Your B day's on Friday. You should celebrate all weekend. Happy B day, bro. Thank you. I don't know if I'll celebrate all weekend. Like, not even close. I'm on I'm on kid duty this weekend because my wife works all weekend, so can't do that. Keep fighting for what you believe in. Shiba will recover. Let's look at the positive big burn next week. Yes, that's definitely a positive. And we're seeing more and more burns. Like the video I put out yesterday talking about the burns, there's just more and more that are happening. From games to music to YouTube channels to coins. Like there's just so many opportunities to burn Shiba Inu coin that this is just going to be crazy. And I think we might see it. We might see this burn rate, get more aggressive in the next few months. Can you see how aggressive it was this month? You can't hear loud. I can hear loud and clear. Can't hear loud, bro. So slow the sound. What? What? I don't know what that means. Hi, old Matt. What is your viewpoint on BTT? Um, New. I haven't looked into it. I'll have to look into it. Happy birthday to the CBO. Yes, sir. Okay, let me uh open this up a bit. Here we go. So yeah, if I go somewhere else, like if I go home and then go back to my profile, I get I get all this. It's good stuff. I like it. Oh, I don't. I just missed some. Why she be trending on Coin Market Cap? I like it. Yeah, so we're very close to 3,000 followers on Twitter. If you guys want to hit that follow button, get me closer. I would appreciate it. Um, we be trading APEcoin this weekend? Probably not. I'm gonna wait because if we look at APEcoin, let's actually go here. Um, Speaking of that, I wanted to talk about Pallane, but not right now. ApeCoin is currently at $14.67, right? It's up 1,300 or 1,400%. It's now at $15, right? And people are, excited about the movement. It's great to be able to make that move from here to here, but it's not confirmed that you were going to be able to get a move like that. I won't be trading ApeCoin. You could see all the negative comments talking about how they bought in at 50 and they lost everything. You lost 2K instantly. Great. We'll dump right away. I know there's a lot of people that are bullish on this, and I really don't know why. I mean, for me, I would need to see a lot of the supply actually out there because if you look at the information behind the scenes, right? If you look at the holders, you're gonna see there's so many holders that are holding 5 million. Like literally, if you add all of these half percentages up, you're adding up to 1%. It definitely adds up quick because even if you go to the next page from holder rank 50, they're still holding 5 million, right? You can still see this go all the way down to 100, and they're still holding 4.5 million. And then if you go even more, you're still looking at the same thing, right? It's an endless cycle here until you get to the point to where now you see that cut. So it starts to cut by 1 million, and it cuts by 2 million, then it cuts by another 2 million, or sorry, 3 million, as if you're looking at compared to 5 million, and you see it down and lowering and lowering. And what you can see here is that the exchanges that they launched on hold less coins than what the top 94 holders do, right? That doesn't make sense, right? You have exchanges here, all of these exchanges, and I said 194. You have over 150 holders that are holding more than the exchanges. It doesn't really line up with me. I'm not I'm not sold on what's going on there, which means that any of those wallets could dump anything that they want, and you could see this decrease by a hell of a lot. Now, I'm not saying that um, if you made money off of it, like say if you bought in at 6 and you sold at 10 or sold at 15, then that's great, phenomenal. But don't think that you're going to get crazy long-term return with it. I think it has to be established first, and then we can see some movement there. But really, you're just playing the swings at this point. That's all you're doing is playing the swings. So for me, I'm not really bullish on it. I know some people are, and some people can see massive movement. But I don't know. I'm not one of those people. Not right now, at least. Eventually, yes, but not right now. There's so many people that hold like over 4 million coins. Literally, if you look at the top 150 addresses, they're all holding uh, over 4.6, or I guess 4.599 million. It's just a lot. Right? The value that they're holding, right? If they're holding, 4 million right now, the value of that person that's holding 4 million is $67 million. Tell me, if you had 5 million, why would you not take 1 million and decide to get out of there? Like, I don't know. I don't understand. Like, if you take 1 million coins, that's already 10 million, $15 million at this point. Why would anybody that's holding at these points decide to hold that when they're holding 67 million? Is it something where they have to hold on to for a while? I haven't looked into a lot of the detail, but all I know is that scares me. I would love to be one of those people that got in early and that's worth $67 million because there's no way in hell I would hold on to that. No way in hell that I would hold on to it. Not all of it, at least. I would sell at least 500,000 of it, and then whatever it goes to, if it goes to a dollar, I'm still gaining a hell of a lot. Nearly rug pull possibilities. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I aped in this morning when it got listed on crypto.com exchange around 3 a.m. I got it at $10. Okay, so then you made some money off of it. I don't know what you plan on doing from there, but it could still make some moves. How much should a person hold and feel comfortable if it pumps in the coming weeks? So if you're looking for a quick gain, you need to hold probably a lot in order to see it, because you're going to look for it to quadruple in price, right, for the next like couple of months or so. But if you're looking for a longer term gain, if you're looking for a huge gain over a longer period of time, then you really don't need to hold that much. You just need to sell at the right points. My SHIB is growing with interest. Bought one ape. I'm still trying to diversify something worth checking. Also bought 280 coins. BP Beyond Protocol. Highest was $30 a coin, and now at 10 cents. Well, you got to make sure that it can actually get back there. If it was $30 a coin, you need to make sure that they didn't dilute it with a lot of the supply. So I don't want to sit here and tell you that any investment is horrible, but I always like to look at the negatives as well as the positives. Because if you look at this, it's currently at 12 cents. Like you said, it's low pennies, right? And you could see that there's 18% of the supply that's out there, which is 89, is that million? 89 million. It can definitely rise because you're only looking at millions of supply if it catches, fire, I guess fire in a bottle. But what you're seeing is 89 million supply, 89.9 or 89.8, almost 90 million supply. If we look at some of the history, so let's go ahead and see if there was any type of dilution. If I look at over a month, we should see the market cap really stay the same. So where this is, you're really looking at this to be at the same price, right? If this ends up shifting up, then you know that they added a ton of supply, and that's what they decided to do. So that's kind of so yeah, they added a ton of supply in March. So they increased that supply to where they now I guess added on, I don't know how many millions of supply, but basically increase that price. Without the price increasing, you could see during that period, the price didn't do anything but really fall, right? So the price didn't jump up to where this is. It didn't jump up to way above where that was. It really stayed the same, right? So what you could see here is that this jump right here, they added a ton of supply. So that's probably why you see it, decrease so much or where it is right now. It got to 22 cents. And I would say as they continue to add the supply, you're probably going to see less and less of a chance for it to get back to the previous levels of $30. Understand that they probably had less supply somewhere around here. They added more in, and that's what they kept doing. So, doesn't really look absolutely amazing. You could see that it was at $80 million market cap. If we go back maybe a year, you can see that this was at a $400 million market cap, or almost $450 million market cap. If we go back to the price, that's where you're seeing it at 30. They've been adding supply literally this whole entire time. So just watch out for that. I'm not going to say it's a horrible position because it's at a very, very low price. But if they continue to add supply, it's not going to be good for the protocol. It's not going to be good for that coin. In my opinion. I mean, it's just my opinion. Should I sell or should I hold? Sell a hodl in my rug? Or should... So this is totally up to you. If you're in it for a short-term gain and you feel as though you gained enough when it comes to APEcoin or whatever position you're in, you have to make that decision for yourself. I'm not going to tell you to sell. I'm not going to tell you to buy. I'll tell you when I feel like buying or when I think it's a buy opportunity, but it doesn't mean that you need to buy at that moment. What you should do is take that information and add it to your strategy, add it to what you're thinking, and then make that decision for yourself. So, one of a kind at Matthew Perry. Um, God bless you. I wish you health, luck, and happiness. Happy birthday, brother. Thank you, OG. I appreciate that a lot for sending that super chat and for being here. Being there on the live streams as well and being a part of that, really moderating the whole thing. I appreciate you, for being there and just doing that because that's big. And helping out with that, it's just it means the world to me. And all the people that are here, supporting me every single day, I appreciate it so much. So thank you. I could tell you I never see a coin go live like every major exchange of day one. That was weird. Yeah, I was talking to my wife about it, which she didn't really care about it because she doesn't know about cryptocurrency, and she's the only one that I could talk about it. So I can only talk to her. It's like it's hilarious because she doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's like I'm just going womp 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 because she doesn't understand. It's like flibble flobbles and jumble jambles. Like that's what she hears. Um, but yeah, it was so weird because I've never seen a coin go live on that many exchanges. They must have paid so much money in order to get them live on those exchanges, right? Um, and all to drop at the same time. That is definitely a phenomenal thing that happened. It's something that you already see. You see 8 billion in volume. Are you kidding me? $8.7 billion in volume. Why are people so hype around this? Like, what is it that makes people so hype around this coin that has so many big holders and still has so much of the supply left out there? Like, what makes it that interesting? The fact that it launched on so many platforms, the fact that you're just getting into a position just to be into it. Like, there are people that already have millions of coins and they can do whatever they want with it. There are people that have gained money quick, right? You've gained money from the last day. It went from $6 up to 15 or even up to, I guess, here, $17 or so, and then decreased a little bit. So you're gaining money out of it, which is great. However, I don't see the big point in being a part of this. Like, am I the only one that? I mean, I haven't looked into it deeply, so I'm probably gonna have to look into it more to see what people are so hype about. Because everything that I see is not something that I would look at as a like legit coin, in my opinion, and it's only my opinion. Let me add um, people to join as a member over here. If you guys want to join as a member on the Let It Burn channel, feel free to do so. Let's see, pin message. I did buy one. I'm sure you're nervous. When did you buy it? Did you buy it early? Did you buy it at $10 or $9 or what? Hey man, I have a manufacturing company in South Florida and I'm willing to accept SHIB as payment. I sent you a tweet yesterday. I'm not sure if you got it. Um, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Because I get a lot of mentions now with like Zelda Inu and Sheba Burn and you know all of that, and it's just there's a lot of like comments back and forth, and it's just it's very tough to sift through that. Um, does she ever get annoyed? I don't think she gets annoyed. She just spaces out, I guess, and I'm okay if, as long as she's there. I know when she doesn't understand. As soon as I start talking, she's just like, "Great, I'm not gonna understand anything you're saying." I'll have to. That's great that you're able to accept SHIB as payment, and more businesses that do that, the better. That's always great to be able to have transactions. And the thing that we want is some sort of a transaction tax. If everybody can accept SHIB everywhere, and there's a small tax where it's like less than 1%, even though it seems like that would be ridiculous, less than 1% is not enough. It would be a lot if you have enough businesses that are doing that, that are implementing it. Me taking crypto, me talking crypto is like my wife talking essential oils. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think I'm going 2K deep until the evening. Okay, that's great for you. That's great if you have a plan, and it's always great to have a plan. If something goes south, then make sure you make that move and stick to your plan. Wifey Inu only hears cha-ching. Yeah, I guess that's true. Uh, that coin going to crash. Yeah, I mean it doesn't look healthy. I mean, with all of the volume that we see here, I mean it's on every single exchange. It launched on every single exchange, which would be great if more coins could do that. However, I I mean it started from what, $50 and dropped all the way down to the level that it's at, or dropped lower to like $6. People lost so much money, and then so many people decided to buy in because it was at a low point, right? Morning. How is Shiba Burn token doing? I don't see it on Dex Tools or Coin Market Cap. Yeah, it's not on Coin Market Cap. I believe it's on Dex Tools, but I don't really use Dex Tools. I'm not 100% um, certain with what's going on there, but we can look at it based on the holders. I know they didn't increase the amount of holders they had yesterday, which was amazing to be able to see that. And also increase the amount of followers you have on Twitch, which is definitely Twitch, Twitter, so many different platforms. So let's go over here and let's see how many holders they actually have. I bought or 1 trillion more, so they have increased the holders again up to 447 holders. So that the price is increasing just based on the amount of holders that you do have. Also, the transactions that are going through, which creates the volume to burn off SHIB. And the more volume we see, the more Shiba Inu that we can burn. So I don't really know exactly what the price is. I guess the way that I can figure out is by going over here and just seeing how much mine is worth and see how much, if it has increased. So let's just change it from USDT to Shiba Burn. I have to connect my wallet. It's probably not logged in, is it? It is. Let's go to Ethereum and let's just see how much mine is worth. So it's 1,089. So it's been staying around the same price, I guess. You haven't really seen a ton of people going into it, but it's been staying around the same price right now. The good thing is they have burned off their tokens, and I love what they did, um, you know, with uh, with their holders, and addressing the whole 19% wallet and making the largest wallet a dead wallet, so 9.5% being the dead wallet. And they do plan on burning off more tokens as time goes on, so making this more of a valuable coin as well. But then making Shiba Inu token the largest holder at 6% is definitely something that I think is a great idea, um, because now they have kind of the power, and it shows that Shiba Burn wants to partner with them. And it would be great to be able to have a solid partnership to say this is a burn token that's approved in a way by Shiba Inu. And to be able to have, everybody, the devs doxed and all that stuff. I'm really excited for the future of where Shiba Burn can go. And it's only up from here. I understand that there are coins out there that have like no purpose at all, and they're gaining thousands of holders. And this is one that does have a massive, purpose, with Shiba Inu holders, and we can burn off a lot. And even to the point to where I know games are burning off, Shiba Inu, but if you can get it to a point to where it the games, you connect your wallet to those games, and then you get paid out in Shiba burn tokens, which does burn off a certain percentage. So then you have multiple people that are gaining an investment rather than just burning money. So the game itself would make money, but then you would also have um, the coin that's going to generate some sort of transaction, have people hold on to those positions or trade the positions, do whatever you want with the positions, and you can gain an investment out of it. You like play to earn a Shiba burn token, so you gain money out of playing that game, but you also burn Shiba Inu by playing that game. So that would be phenomenal if we could have something like that. Did you see MetaMask is working on putting out their own DAO? I haven't seen it. No, I'll look into it though. That sounds interesting. Obviously, I'll be into that because I love MetaMask. On what network? Are they looking to do it on like the Ethereum network, on the Avalanche network, on Kronos network? I love the fact that you have all these networks that you can attach to. So whether it's Binance, Avalanche, Kronos, Ethereum, whatever it is. Thank you, Matthew. No, thank you. What do y'all think of Tectonic? Um, is it only good for staking? I mean, I'd probably say that, but I don't like Tectonic. Um, I can't say I don't like the growth and I don't like the popularity because there's popularity. I just don't like the amount of holders. So 67% of the overall supply is held by the top like seven wallets, and that's just too much. And I know some of those are contract addresses, but if you look at the rest of them, still holding, well over like 40% is still a lot for the top like five addresses there. Do you think Harvest Finance will run again soon? Yes, I do believe it will run again soon. I have my swing trades in there. Currently, let me actually get out of this here. Currently, I still have my swing trades in here, and I still have 30 coins that I'm looking to swing trade, and then 30 coins that are going to be more longer term, but still considered a swing trade. What goes up must come down. Powers that be bring crypto prices down slowly over a year or two. Most people don't have that kind of patience, and and they know it. Yeah, I hear you. It will be on the Ethereum network. Okay, so it's going to be expensive fees. Why don't they just do it on the Binance Smart Chain or do it somewhere else where it's cheaper? Why Ethereum? Like I don't understand. You bought Leash. What are you planning on getting out of that? Are you just holding um, for future value? Let's check out the market. So it looks like the market is sort of flat. I would think that the market would be down because of Bitcoin and how it is down by 1%. I'm bullish on Ape. What's your take on the project? I'm not bullish on it at all. Why? Let me ask you a question. So why are you bullish on it? Maybe that should have been the conversation that we talk about. Is ApeCoin? Yeah, let's change this. Yeah, tell me why you are bullish on the project here while I check out some things. Copy, put it over here. Yeah, maybe I should just We should just talk about APEcoin. That could be something that'll bring in some viewers. Let's have a discussion about that that coin. Why people are bullish on it. I see there's so many people that look at it and they're just like, yeah, I'll buy into that. All day, every day. It's like I don't understand it. I really don't. Let me know why you were bullish on APEcoin. And boom. Give me a second. There we go. Sure, let's save it. So let's see. What are you saying about that coin? Just seems like it's a very scary backstory to it. Yeah, I hear it. I'm upset through could have bought it at $8 and could have doubled my money, but very well could have went the other way. Exactly. That's why I mean, yes, you can always take a chance, and there are a lot of people that have taken a chance, but there's also a lot of people that have taken that chance, and they're going to see it possibly decrease and hold on to that bag as they believe it's going to go a lot higher than where it got to. So maybe they invested at $6 and they made a great move and it got up to $17. And what they decided to do was hold on to that because they felt like it was going to go up. And yeah, it could go up again and it could go up to 17 and resist at 17 again. Or it could pump very, very hard because what we are seeing is there's a lot of volume right now. And you can definitely see a massive swing trade, right? There's $9 billion in volume in the last 24 hours, which is unheard of. ApeCoin is going to pull a VVS. What did VVS do? ApeCoin is getting pumped so hard it's going to lag the entire crypto market this weekend. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Its association with the Ape Board Yacht Club. People miss the boat on the NFT, so they want to be a part of the token. In my opinion, that's my reason at least. Well, yeah. So I didn't look into the Ape Board or the Ape Board Ape Yacht Club. I didn't look into all of that and what are the huge benefits out of it. Obviously, a lot of potential money. um, and I would imagine those are NFTs, right? Is that what we're dealing with there? And a limited release of NFTs, and they think they can get into a coin that the coin will have the same effect. I don't know if a coin will have the same effect. I mean, it's looking like you're seeing a lot of movement. Again, it just went from 9 billion to 9.2 billion. So $200 million of volume in a matter of a couple of seconds. Like what? Come from the ape NFT. Yeah. CRO question. Where is better to stake? It's probably better to stake. Right now, the percentage is higher over on the DeFi wallet, from what I understand, but it's not consistent, right? The percentage won't always stay that way. However, the percentage over on crypto.com exchange, you can stake for that 12%. The 400,000 that you stake for 12% um, is going to be there and it's going to stay consistent. There's no like massive changes, right? I think it may change to like 10%. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember what the percentage changes are. Um, but yeah, I think the best place right now or highest percentage is probably the DeFi wallet. I should buy Ape right now. I mean, if you want to, it's not nobody's stopping you. Probably because of the NFTs. Yeah, I think people the growth due to the popularity of NFTs. People are bullish on ApeCoin because it's tied to Bored Ape Yacht Club. Um, Russia hit Ukraine 40 miles away from Poland. That's not good. Buy CRO and stake. Yes. Please don't yell. Use your inside voice. Any update or thoughts on? It's been a crypto winter. Already been 3 months and the market has been down or sideways. So I don't know. So I wouldn't say it's the normal cycle from what we see in crypto. I wouldn't say it's the normal cycle because what we're seeing that's happening in the world today and all of the the addition of institutions into the crypto market. Sorry. That's probably the reason you're seeing institutions control a little bit more into the crypto market, which does bother me a lot because then they start having a lot more, uh, you know, push and pull into the market, and I don't enjoy that at all. It's so cold down here, and it's supposed to be warm today. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees today. Hey man, I was watching a couple of guys on YouTube last night talk about that coin gushing all over and saying it could reach 200 per share, 200 per coin. Well, I think with all of the hype around it, yes, it could reach way higher numbers. Like what you're looking at with, so you're looking at a million, you're looking at 1 billion supply. So if you just see that get to 100, that's a hundred million, $100 billion market cap. Right now, it's at a $4 billion market cap. I mean, it could go definitely higher right now, and it could get to 100 or $200 um, per coin. However, I don't see how people are not going to sell at some of these higher prices that you see it at, right? 1 million coins at $16, that's $16 million, and the top 150 wallets hold more than 4 million coins. The top 160 wallets. I don't know how many people hold it at this point, but it has to be updated to massive level. So we're looking at 23,000 people that hold it, almost 24,000 people that hold it. And I'm not saying it's the worst position in the world, right? I'm not. Binance holds 1% of the coin, and you have a contract address that holds 7 million. You have another contract address that holds 35 million. So I don't know. It definitely can make a move, and it's iffy. That's the issue. It's like if you want to get into it, just understand you need to put in money that you are willing to lose. No more than that. If you jumped in with $1,000, you put in money that you're willing to lose, and it sits there and it turns into whatever it turns into. If it goes from $1,000 that you invest into it, and it increases to 20 or $200 or whatever, then you take whatever investment that you have and you go with it, right? And it's great to be able to see that. However, it's very, very risky, especially with all the people that are holding it. It's just too much for me. And if I ever get to a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm willing to risk $500 or $1,000, then I'll do it. But right now, I don't want to risk $500 or $1,000 on that. And yes, it could take off because right now there's only 277 million coins that are out there, which means that you could definitely see a higher market cap. But I wouldn't say that this can get to, or this is going to get to $100 billion market cap or a $200 billion market cap. It's just not reasonable, which I don't know how much that's worth. Really, really want to get political, but 10 senators are wanting to have more control over the exchanges in crypto because Russia could be using crypto. Yeah, and the issue with all of that is now with Gate.io, apparently, where I can't like people from the US can't use Gate.io after, like, I think it's April 30th. Now I can't invest in Pallane. I can't invest in PI because of the fact that, Gate.io is changing their overall, like, I don't know, protocol. I don't know what to call it. Their exchange. They're changing everything. They will try and use this as a reason to regulate. Yeah, of course. I don't know how they're going to regulate, though. I mean, the only way they can regulate is by taking the exchanges and, making sure it's more difficult to buy on the exchanges and all that stuff. But once you get to wallets, like, that's a whole nother story. Like, you don't have to, like, most people will go from exchanges to holding in wallets or in cold storage because people don't want that regulation, and it's just going to tear these companies kind of apart, especially just for the US. When you look at other countries, though, maybe crypto.com just launched in the US for a lot of people, and they'll drop that ability, and people won't be able to use crypto.com. And it's because of US potential regulations, because they're dumb. And some of those wallets been used to fund exchanges. So I think some of the wallets could be used. Typically, you're going to see a contract address that's used to fund exchanges. So something like, the first page. Let me actually go back here. So the first page, you're going to see like contract addresses used to fund exchanges. However, what's crazy is, like, typically you're going to see exchanges hold like some of the top wallets, at least on the first page. However, you don't see any exchanges come into play until you get onto like the fourth page, right? When you get into the fourth page, that's where you start to see exchanges come. And besides Binance is on the first page, but then you see, exchanges here, Gemini, you have KuCoin, you have over 150 wallets, well over 150 wallets that are holding more than the exchanges are holding. Is that not a red flag in my opinion? I don't know. I don't like it. But does it have potential to run with all the popularity? Because crypto is about popularity? Yes. But will you have to make a move at the right time? Yes. Will you settle for, $70 worth of a gain? I don't know. Will you? Will you look at it and say, $70, I'll take this and run with it? Or are you going to say, $70, I'm going to wait till it gets to 100, or I'm going to wait till it gets to 200? Like, what are you going to look at there, right? Because right now it's at $15. If it jumps to $50, can you take any type of profit? I mean, yes, you can take profit. You can take what your initial investment was, and you can take maybe a little bit of profit on top of that and leave the rest in there. What if this coin can actually came from Russia, and this is a way to fund Putin's war? That would be an elaborate plan, an elaborate scheme to do all of that. Because one, it took a lot of money for them to be able to launch on a lot of these exchanges. It's not something where it's like, oh, you can launch on the exchange, and here you go, like, it's free. Like, a lot of these exchanges will charge you in order to do that. So you basically have to give them the coins, give them some coins or give them something in order to get that launched. So this is why you probably see that. You have all of these exchanges that they launched on, which means they only put a small amount in there. They didn't put millions in there. They put 780,000 into KuCoin. They put almost 600,000 into Uniswap, right? They're putting all of these into different areas, right? And they know it's going to cost them a lot depending how much they put on the platform. So launching on all of the platforms was an amazing thing for them to do, but I'm surprised as to how they were able to do that. Guys, we have 166 people here. If you guys can hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. I only put 100 in APEcoin, gonna ride it out for a little and make a little profit. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. You have to make sure you invest what you're willing to lose, because you never know what it could be. Again, if I wanted to put money in there, I would only invest what I'm willing to lose. I would probably want to hold 100 if anything. and turn and basically buy 1,500 worth at this point. But I would only want to hold 100 to see what it can be, right? Because if it can be something pretty big, then that's great. If it's not going to be something big, I lost 1,500. Oh well. And most likely I'm not going to lose the whole 1,500. Most likely I'm going to lose, probably like half of it at most. Because as I see it decrease that much, yes, I will pull out. Because if you have a swing trade strategy, you can pull out of the position at whatever your stop loss is. Don't forget, regulation is not your enemy. It can be your protection. It can be protection to an extent, but if usually when you look at a lot of the regulation that happens now, a lot of it, probably 5% of it is for your protection, and 95% of it is for the profit of political figures. And I don't really want to make this into politics. I don't like to talk about politics, but it definitely is. It's about a corporation who funds political campaigns and just everything related around the government being on top of things, right? So it's just not something that I like to look into, because I know regulation can be good, but a very small percentage of it is good. Usually. This has a potential to run up, potential to dump. I'm sure a lot of the top wallets will dump at $20 or $30. Again, yeah, I mean, they're holding 5 million coins a piece. Like, you look at this, and the top 150 wallets are holding well over 4.6 million. 4.6 million. This means right now, if someone took 1 million coins out of their 4.6 million and decided to sell that, they would gain $16 million. Right? Is that not insane? I mean, it may not be insane to them, and they may be a part of this from the beginning, and they have like some sort of clause saying they can't sell until a certain point, and maybe can only sell a certain percentage. I don't know, but it's a little ridiculous. Is there such thing as clear and cut tax law? No, there's not. I figure if regulation happens, I'll just have to welcome it. It is what it is. Crypto will still move on. Yeah, it will still move on. And I think people will adapt. They always find a way to adapt. It's just they find a way to control the gains that we can make. Because if you notice, a lot of people, a lot of regular people are making a lot of money, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. And if they're making this much money, obviously they don't need to work, right? And if they don't need to work, then that means that all of these corporations, these big businesses that have that one person on the top that's making billions of dollars, and the executives that are probably making hundreds of millions of dollars and making billions of dollars off of insider trading information, because we all know it happens. And then you have the regular people at the bottom that are making basically pennies compared to those people at the top, and understandable, I guess, to an extent, because they're leading Fortune 500 company or whatever. However, those people don't need to work for that company in order to make money. They can now make money in the stock market or the crypto market. So they always try and find a way to regulate what we can do. If people decided to day trade, they understand that if more people started to day trade and there was more education out there about day trading, like say if a college course came out and said, this is how you day trade, they will never structure a college course like that, because it takes away from Fortune 500 companies. It takes away from the biggest companies out there. So they're never going to put out a college course saying day trading 101. Like, that's not how it's going to work. It's going to be investing, finance. It's going to be, just business 101, right? You're just going to have standard courses and never have something that's, very specific towards day trading or swing trading, because they don't want you to build a career like that. If you build a career outside of the everyday job, then those same corporations now kind of collapse a little bit, and they struggle because they're going to need to work on AI and taking over everybody's job anyways. I have half my SHIB to buy Ape at $8, and then I sold and went back to SHIB. So you sold at 15, or you sold when at 10? That's great because SHIB is now at a lower price. Hopefully, you were able to get more coins. Obviously, with the increase that you made from, APEcoin, and the decrease in SHIB, you probably added a bunch of coins to your portfolio there. That's great. What regulation, please? We don't need regulation. Don't spoil it. A big no to regulation. Yeah, nobody really wants regulation besides the people that are pushing for regulation. Um, all of the regular or normal people out there don't want any type of regulation. But I don't know how much they can actually regulate it. I really don't. I really don't know. I went to buy in at 750, but they're still not trading active on Coinbase Pro. Only regulation I want is clear cut black and white tax laws. Oh, that's why you said that. Yeah, that would be great. Brothers Treasury wallets. Gitcoin is a better bet. Yeah, I mean, I love Gitcoin. I have Gitcoin here, and I'm holding 400. I already made 3,900 from it, and I was able to fund other investments that I think they have come back a little bit. So I have funded other investments, to where obviously everything really fell back, but it gave me the opportunity to grow a lot more. So OMG, getting back to $9 would get me to a much higher point, or even getting to $20 would give me a much higher point. Krill coin, I still want to buy more of that. I still haven't jumped into more, because right now, if I bought another 1,000, it wouldn't cost me a lot. It wouldn't. It'd be like $600. Is that accurate? Accurate to say, or yeah, something like that. It'll be cheap. That's what it's all about. It'll be cheap. Um, but yeah, I do like Gitcoin and where that can go, but more short term than anything. ApeCoin needs to be more transparent. Of course they do. Imagine trying to airdrop $73.5 million. That sounds like a lot. It'd be a nice thing to wake up to, at least. Yeah, I mean, 100%. It almost seems like a GameStop situation. I mean, I wouldn't say it seems like a GameStop situation. Um, I would say like ApeCoin. ApeCoin, no. It seems like I don't really know what it seems like. I'm not gonna speculate there. But all I know is that there is a ton of speculation, positive and negative, that goes into this position. I wish I knew about this before. Why? So you can be those people that made a mistake. If you were the people that knew about this before and was able to get into it at $50 and pretty much lost everything, or get in at, you lost $2,000 right away, like that's not good at all. You know what I mean? Like, especially if the price is already insanely high, you look at the information here and you look at the circulating supply and you're like, well, if it's at $50 right now and there's 277 million coins out there, it's at a very high market cap compared to any other coin that has launched. So I would not make that move. I was looking at it on Coinbase Pro, and I was like, all right, what's the deal with this? Like, why are people talking about this? Let's dive into it. So I dove into a lot of the numbers, and instantly, the first time that I checked it out, and I was just like, all right, well, let's see what the holders look like. All right, we got a good amount of holders. And then I was like, all right, well, let's see what's happening here. And I was like, all right, well, you don't really see high percentages up top. That's great. You see a low percentage contract address, Binance up top. That's great. Another contract address. Yeah, you're going to have people around 1%, but that's not an issue. But then when I started scrolling down, I was like, 5 million. I was like, in the top 50 wallets, they're basically holding 25% at least, right? So then I was like, all right, well, let's go ahead and go to the next page and see if it starts to, trail off. I was like, well, no, it doesn't. You really see it at that 5 million mark, and people are still holding about 0.5%. And the top 100 wallets, they're definitely holding about 50% of the overall supply. So I don't know. It doesn't look uh, great to me. But it can always have potential based on the volume. Again, it's about popularity. It's not only about all of that you see within the position there that does indicate more of a rug pull, um, you know, understanding of it. That's the way that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's about volume. Cryptocurrency is about volume. It's about popularity, and ApeCoin definitely has popularity right now. Do you like Ave? Is it Av? Is that how you say that? Like Suave? 148. Currently, you're seeing the popularity up. There's $527 million in volume. Great to see the supply. You have 85% of supply out there. I think I have looked into this before. The price is up about 2%. Let's go ahead and check all the history, and we could see history has shown that this was up to a $600 price, currently at $148. So it's very low in the price. Let's see if any supply has been added. So it doesn't look like it, because typically if you would see the market cap shift, you would see a ton of supply that's added. So that's good to see that they're not diluting it. It's just the price drop. So yes, I would say at this point, you can definitely see a larger jump to where this can go up to a level of, 260, $250, up to 300, up to 400 or so, $430. So obviously seeing price potential for, an easy, not an easy increase, but a definite increase. In my opinion, I think you could easily see a 2x, if not more than that. But there are other coins that you could probably see a little bit more of an increase to. So I'll leave it at that. It does look decent though. See what Zelda Inu is at. It's actually down about 2.5%. I'll have to look into buying more of Zelda Inu because I think that could be huge. Obviously, I've talked about it before. Um, I know there's more to life than a coin, but when a coin went live on Coinbase, it said $1 per coin and then immediately jumped to $20. I mean, yeah, I don't know. The same thing happens with like IPOs and stuff. Proudly pay that 50%. I sold right away and walked away a millionaire. Probably sell a few though. I hold on to quite a bit and avoid paying that much. Imagine the top 200 holders of ApeCoin are politicians. I mean, that's always a possibility. You never know. You never know. Matt, these people who have held into an NFT went from zero point 0.8 ETH to an 8.8 ETH floor and still haven't sold. These are some dedicated people, to say at least. Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely agree. Goodness, I missed so much. I've been sleeping in with the C virus. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're going through that. How is it? Is it a mild case or is it very um aggressive? They're gonna sell right away, not the whole bag. I see double my opinion. I mean, when you look at it, it's like right now anybody can make millions of dollars from this. I mean, you probably have more, you know, millionaires that are probably buying into it, or hold that 5 million, or were given that 5 million. I don't know why everybody has 5 million there. It would be cool. My position didn't dip at the same time. Those wallets were gifted the same amount, I believe, because of the NFT gift program. A bunch took the money right away after the token was were delivered, but many are still holding. Yeah, I don't understand that. So if many took it right away, that's probably why you would see it dip so much. But if they had the NFT, how much were the NFTs worth? Were they millions of dollars? Because I'm trying to understand exactly why we saw those 5 million, wallets, not 5 million individual wallets, but 5 million coin wallets. Do you think $25 is realistic for APEcoin? Yeah, I think it's realistic. It's just what will happen at $20? Will people start to sell again? Will you see those wallets that have 5 million, sell some of them or all of them? If I had 5 million coins at $15, I'd be out. How much money do they need? Exactly. I mean, some of them buy NFTs for millions of dollars. Like I've seen an NFT go for $500 million. So if somebody's buying an NFT for $500 million, that means that maybe they invested into something at a very high price, and they want to be able to make their money back from that. And some people made their money back from it. Some people didn't. They consider airdrops to a type of income. So you could pay income tax on any coin or token received from an airdrop. It should be reported other income on a 1040 schedule. So that's where it starts to get iffy, and this is why I guess the U.S. wants regulation, is because some of these wallets really don't report that information, and the only way that the IRS would really know it is if you deposit the money into your bank account. Once you deposit the money into your bank account, it's a different story, you know? Which is why a lot of people want you to be able to pay for things with cryptocurrency. If you could pay for things with cryptocurrency, you really don't have to trade it to a stable coin. You really don't have to do anything there. You can just get whatever you get in your wallet or your cold storage, and then decide to pay for things with it, and nobody will ever know, unless they have tax forms with like MetaMask and Trust Wallet and all of those different wallets. Thank you for that super chat. Yes, it is my birthday. I'm happy that it's my birthday. Happy, and it's still the same. It's the same. I don't see it any different. I get up, I say good morning to the kids, then say goodbye to them as they go to daycare. And just today, I mean, it was a little bit different because I took them to daycare. I braided Harper's hair, and that was good. Look at the white paper. So I have looked at some of the information, but I don't think I've looked at the white paper. I'll have to dive into a lot of that, and I'll have to dive into a lot of that because I did go into the information there, but I didn't want to go into too much of the use case because this is a lot as you go into it. APEcoin. It's funny though. How high do you think APEcoin would get to? I think with the popularity, I believe at this current moment, we could see it up to maybe a $20 billion market cap. In my opinion, I think it has a lot of popularity, which means that this can definitely get to a way higher level than what we're seeing right now. If we're multiplying that by 5 and say that that's the ceiling of what I see. However, if you look at the overall position in where this has come from, it's I don't know, and what they have behind the scenes, I would say it has just as much potential to increase as it does to decrease, right? It's very iffy. It all depends on what those wallets with 5 million coins do, right? We could see it skyrocket with a ton of popularity, but then all of a sudden it gets to 20, and then you see another person that holds 5 million coins decide to sell all 5 million coins. And then what happens? Obviously it takes a huge hit because that's a big percentage of the circulating supply right now. Oh snap, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There are only 2 coins that I'm still ahead on, and that's SHIB and Terranium. Well, that's good. The rest I'm down. Still happy because I'll be back home in the Philippines in 2 more weeks. Happy birthday! Thank you. But yeah, that's good. I'm just happy investing. I love investing. People look at it as like gambling, but it's not, because gambling, you lose all of your money, right? There's instances to where you can lose all your money depending on what it is. If it's a rug pull or if you're trading options, there's a chance for you to lose all your money. But investing is just so great. If you believe in a company, you believe in a project, it's just so amazing to be able to do something like that. Guys, I'm gonna have to get off of here in like 20 minutes. I'm done at 9 o'clock. I have a couple of things I need to do, and I need to clean the house. So, um, what sucks is there's no gym today. I can't go to the gym, so that's not good. I don't want to miss a day, because if I miss a day, then it's like, you don't really want to go back. You know, a Bored Ape Yacht NFT has gone on as the highest sale ever in terms of ETH paid, with the latest example recently sold at a value of 2.8 million. Wow. I mean, just think, if you just sold 2.5 million of your 5 million, that's 38 million dollars. That's what I don't understand. If people paid, let's say 2 million or 3 million for an NFT and received these 5 million coins, yes, if it's $1, you're automatically getting more than what you had. So you can sell everything and you're getting more than what you had. Even if that goes from $50 and you suddenly get filled at a level of $10, right? $10 multiplied by that 5 that you have it's just ridiculous, right? It's more than what you put into it. So you're gaining a lot out of it because people wanted to buy into it. It is I don't think it's a rug pull, but it has rug pull potential. Want to get Matt a B-Day present? Join the channel membership starting at $99 or 99 cents, not $99. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. It's your birthday. You can do whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's what people say. I can't do whatever I want. I must clean the house too before the wife gets home. Yeah, exactly. I want to clean the house and make sure the house is clean and all that stuff. And I don't know if I'll be able to play golf today. I mean, it's great weather outside, but it rained yesterday, so all the courses might be like rained out. And I don't have anything scheduled. So there's probably everybody's flooding the courses. If I look something up right now, I probably won't be able to find anything. The good thing is I'm going to keep this live stream, the 24-hour live stream going. So if you guys want to, hop over there and, watch that 24-hour live stream for Shiba Inu, definitely do that. But I just got to make sure that we have a course any times available. Looks like we got some times. Looks like a good course. Oh, the only thing available is 2 o'clock? Perfect. Only available over there is... It's ridiculous. Everything's so packed. Everything. You don't have any times. We'll figure it out. As soon as we get off of here, I have a call and then I've got to clean the house. At least I think I have a call. Thank you for becoming a member, Tim. I appreciate that. I have a challenge for you. 300 reps, 100 push-ups, 100 body squats, and 100 sit-ups to be completed as fast as you can. No gym needed. No, you definitely need it. I can tell you that doesn't really do 100 push-ups does amazing. 100 push-ups a day is definitely something that you can get a lot out of, but I would probably add maybe pull-ups in there. Pull-ups definitely do a lot for you. And pulling weight is a lot different than pushing weight. I'm telling you that. You can golf at this time this year. I envy you, sir. Um, so yes, the only reason I can golf at this time is because I mean it's Pennsylvania, so it's usually still like kind of cold, and I golf in like 50-degree weather. So if it's anything colder than that, I usually don't golf. I did have a video to where I golfed in a very, very cold weather. It was supposed to be warmer and then suddenly changed to the coldest day in the world. Well, at least it felt that way. Um, but yeah, it's 70 degrees today, I think. Alexa, what's the weather? Yeah, it's supposed to be 75 degrees today. Uh, took Alexa, stop. I don't care. Alexa, stop. Jesus. I'm sorry if I activated anybody's Alexa and if I did it again. Just became a member. Happy birthday. I've learned a lot from your videos. Thank you for all you do. Well, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for being here because without you guys, there's no me. You know, I try to give out the best information that I can and, you know, help everybody out. You know, I'm here for you guys and I like helping people. And that's why I'm here. It's not because I just want to make money. This is my 9 to 5 now, but it's not because I want to make money. It's because I want to help people. You know, when you can ask anybody during, you know, Christmas or during any type of, um, you know, gathering or holiday or something, I want to give people gifts. I love giving people gifts. I don't care if I even receive something back. I love giving people gifts. It's just so amazing to, you know, see reactions even if they're a mild reaction. It's great to see, you know, reactions and great to just give to people. You know, maybe somebody that needs something or has told me that they needed something in the past or that they wanted something in the past and then they now have it. You know what I mean? Like it just feels better because you know that they appreciate it deep down inside even if they don't show it as much. I just love giving to people. You know, I'm that type of person. And I hate when people say, you know, I don't like to, you know, receive gifts. You know, I understand you don't want to have to give a gift and you don't want to have to spend the money, but I don't want you to spend the money. I just want to give a gift to you. You know, I don't want anything in return. It's like with my parents or with any of family members. Like if they ask me for money, usually I'm like, you know, hey, you know, here you go. Or they ask me for something, it's like, hey, here you go. I don't expect anything back. Anybody, you know, a homeless person, I give to homeless people all the time. And Erica doesn't really like that because she doesn't know where the money's going. Like if the money's going to getting them a place, you know, to stay, it's always great. But I always get different sides of things. People are like, you shouldn't give to homeless people, and then people are like, you should give to homeless people. But I don't care what people say. I will always give to a homeless person because you never know and you can't pick and choose because that person could really be going through a tough time. And I've been homeless, so I would never, you know, want anybody to pass up on me, you know, just giving me 25 cents. It was to a point to where I would ask for money outside of a corner store in order to get something to eat that day, you know, when I was a kid. And that's tough, you know, to have somebody just walk by you and say, you know what, you're just going to use it for like drugs or something. You're a drugged out, you know, 13-year-old kid. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm just struggling and trying to get by. And I understand, you know, you got to go out there and work for yourself, but a 13-year-old kid cannot do that. So I've been that kid that's been passed up, you know, that's been passed by and not given anything. So I will give to people as much as I possibly can. And that's why I give to No Kid Hungry. And I'm glad that I tweeted out something the other day well, responded to Adam Aaron when he said he wanted to give to a charity and said that No Kid Hungry was a great charity. And I give to No Kid Hungry. And they responded back to me, which felt amazing, first of all, because, you know, I really appreciate what they're doing for children that are in need, you know, especially, you know, ones that can't eat during the summertime. I was one of those kids, couldn't eat during the summertime. So again, I'm always looking to give. I should invest in ape coins this time. Should I invest in ape coins this time? I don't know. I mean, right now it's at a higher price than some of these lower prices that I was at. $6, $7, $8. You would have been able to double your money up to 16 or $17. That would have been great. You are seeing it on a little bit of an uptrend from this low point of $14 or so. 14.7, but you're still seeing it at about $15. Understand that these people that are holding so many coins can do anything they want with it. I'm not going to tell you that it's an amazing position, because these people that are holding this many coins can do whatever the hell they want with it. And the people that are holding less coins, let's say we go to this page and are holding 4,599 or sorry, 4,599,000. Maybe they sold some, or maybe they were just gifted that exact amount. I don't know. Probably the latter. But you can see here that what they have it's worth $75.9 million, $69.8 million. So they can do whatever they want with that. Should you invest in it? It's totally up to you. But just know that you only need to invest what you're willing to lose, because yes, it has potential to run with all the popularity, but it has just as much potential, if not more potential, to collapse. So I don't want to tell you to buy into it and it ends up falling. I love when I buy food for homeless people. Never thought you was homeless. Yeah, I grew up very, very poor, and I worked very hard to get to where I am. Like, I mean, extremely hard. And going to college, just trying to understand every little bit of business, just so that I can build something for myself. Working hard at jobs and all of that stuff. It was definitely tough. Um, and Erica doesn't like my stories, because she'll tell me about a childhood memory, and I'll tell her about a childhood memory, and she's like, you always have to bring things down with your sad childhood. I was like, yeah, I mean, it was sad, but it got me to where I am today, so it's not sad to me. It's kind of happy feelings, because I know where I am today and I know what I've been through. I didn't finish. Wait, I didn't finish. I give on my birthday all the time, and I know what you mean by giving in the Philippines. I give a lot of kids, they're happy just getting flip flops. Yeah, exactly. Just the little things go a long way. When we can throw together 800 million for aid to another country in a matter of days, there should be no one hungry in this country ever. That's true. This is a very very first designer coin. I don't know what that means. Total underdog story. Love it. Thank you. When are you buying in? I don't know. I don't know if I am buying in, but if I am, it's going to be money that I'm willing to lose. So it's probably only going to be like, if it's going to be something, it's probably going to be $1,000 or less. I don't want to buy in at $15 here, because if I buy in 100, it would be uh, more than $1,000. I want to hold 100 if I am going to buy it. But just know that if I buy in, it doesn't mean that I'm bullish on it. It means that I'm riding the potential. I'm riding the popularity. And if the popularity brings me down to my knees, I mean, then I'm just gonna take whatever loss I have and go with it. You know, that's fine, because I'm investing what I'm willing to lose. You're throwing a lot of risk there, but I'm not gonna risk everything. So I don't know yet. Probably somewhere around the $8 mark if it gets back down to that point. Um, yeah, probably somewhere around the $8 mark. I would say definitely lower than $10. I'm not going to invest in it at $15. I'll just sit on the sidelines. Matthew working hard so we don't have to. Exactly. APEcoin, I wish I would have aped in, only drop 100. Uh GME 8.5% in the pre-market. Wait, 8.5% down or up? It's GME is down 9% in the pre-market, down to $80. That is crazy. AMC down 1%, but what's insane is GME down that much. SOS is down 4% too. I have nothing to be happy about. So is ZOM and GME. It just doesn't look good. Does not look good. But that's how the stock market is going right now. Eventually we'll see that come back. In my opinion, that's what I'm thinking. Respect. Thank you, Panther Gaming. It's not a peace of mind. It's going to be somewhere around $8. Anything less than that, obviously, yes. But I wouldn't invest more than what I'm willing to lose. That's pretty much it. It's going to dump. Don't do it, bro. Again, I don't think that this will be. I don't think that it will be huge, and I don't think that I'm going to play it out for the long term. If I was going to play it out, I would play it out for more of the short term. So whatever we see at a low point, if I see it consistently trending downward, creating lower lows and lower highs, then no, I definitely won't do it. But know that the only reason that I would get into it is for an extremely risky play to get a quick turnaround. Reggie left GME. Honestly, it's dead, but it's all risk. It's all risk right now. It seems like a lot of things are just all risk right now. Appreciate the answer, brother. Price prediction for Ape in 2022. I'm price prediction for Ape. I mean, it just started. We really don't know because it really just got going. I hate these pants. Pants are weird. I mean, I like the pants, but I don't know. They're weird sometimes. I need to follow NFT news, obviously. Yeah, I guess. Uh, but the only thing is that you need a certain amount of money to buy into it. I mean, if you have you buy into these NFTs, you got to buy it for like $1 million or at least $100,000 or something, and it's just expensive. It's way too expensive. A coin will dump, but uh, the potential for this coin is going to be crazy because of the popularity it's garnered. Yeah, I think yeah, it's already gained more popularity than a lot of coins that are out there. Hey man, I just did it. I went in on Ape 1 grand for a turnaround. Might do a pump because of the hype and then drop to 6 or 7. That's definitely a possibility. And hopefully you're okay with potentially losing that 1 grand because it could be it could go against you right away, but it could also go extremely in the right direction. So it's good that you manage your risk. You managed your risk. I can't speak ever. But we're gonna have to get out of here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I know this is a short stream today. I just wanted to jump on here to talk to you guys. The Let It Burn channel will be live. It will be open for the day, 24 hours. That's what it is, a 24-hour live stream. We don't let up with those. Yesterday we gained 8,000 views from that video, and I hope that it wasn't demonetized because we did have another video playing in the background. And if it's demonetized, I will be so pissed because that's an 8,000 view video, which is way more than what we've received in the past. It was like 6,000 was the highest before, which means that we would have about $80 that we could easily burn off from just that video alone, plus any of the membership revenue that we have in there. So the membership revenue, that won't go away. But if they demonetize it or give the profit to someone else, it will suck. So make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Hopefully APEcoin goes in the right direction. I'll be watching it just to see what it does and, commenting on it and giving my opinion on it. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out Shiba Burn. If you are a fan of Shiba Inu, we burn off, a ton of Shiba Inu with this coin. And the reason I say we is because I'm not a dev or a developer in this project, but we have done a couple of burns through my live streams, and we're going to do another huge burn through my live stream on the 22nd. So make sure you guys are there next week. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for that, birthday super chat. I appreciate that. Janie, I just wanted to say thanks for that super chat. I really do appreciate you so much.